Staring at a crypto chart and having absolutely no clue what it means? TradingView is the go-to charting platform used by millions of traders, and it's actually one of the easiest ways for a complete beginner to start learning how to read and follow the crypto market. Before we get started, I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice. Let's get into the video. All right, everyone. So if you've ever wanted to get into trading, TradingView is the place to do it. But before we get started, I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice. Please do your own research, carry out your due diligence, and don't invest in anything you're not prepared to lose. So let's have a look at trading here. We can see that it has information from all over the world. Yes, indices, stocks, you name it, it's here. Community trends, what's happening with commodities, and of course, everyone's favorite, Bitcoin. We can see what's going on in the crypto market. So we can see popular ones like Bitcoin or Ethereum, and we can also click on them to see what's happening with them. Here, this will open it up. Now you can look at news, ETFs, markets, derivatives, all of that, or you can also view a full chart. Now, what I like to call our candlesticks, we can actually see here. So we can adjust the indicators. This just shows the difference in time intervals. What do I mean by that? So we can see bars, we can see candles. This shows when it was up and when it was down. Some people call it spikes and dips, and we can adjust the candles accordingly. So there are different ways to change this around. We can use columns, or we can use the high and low. Some people prefer the Heikin-Ashi. We can also use the line break here and switch it up. Now, we can also set an alert on a watch list. So say I want to keep an eye out and see when that alert comes through. Maybe I want to see when Bitcoin pops up. So this is really handy because it helps you keep everything organized, helps traders stay organized, because you don't want to be looking at everything all day. But here you can just go ahead and set up the watch list, and it makes things very straightforward. And it doesn't have to be just for Bitcoin. You can do it for stocks. You can do it for indices. You can do it for anything here. So it makes it really, really easy to do. And then what you can also do, if you come back here, is that it gives us a good way to look at everything. But now we can take a look at crypto. So what we can do is we have the different charts. We have the DeFi coins. We have the highest and lowest. I'm going to go to markets, then crypto, and then to the market cap charts. And here in the market cap charts, we can also get a breakdown. We can see the locked value, so we can actually see what's happening in the crypto market as well. So if we go to crypto market, then we can get an overview. So we can see what's happening with Bitcoin, where its dominance is, where all the information is. We can sort of see what's going on with the coin. So it gives us, if you like, a sort of screener for one. We can do the same with Ethereum as well. So there are different ways to look at this. We can look at the price. We can look at the market cap. We can also check the volume. So we've got the market capitalization. We've got the trading volume. We can see what's happening there. We can see the news and everything else. This is really, really easy to do. And if I want, I can go ahead and open it up in the full chart. So we can see the same things here that we saw with Bitcoin. We can see the fundamentals. We can see the technicals. We can see everything here that we need to. There are picks. We've got indicators and strategies. I can come up with a script name, and I can see all the different chart patterns. We can also go ahead, just like I did before, and take a look at the candles and the bars, and we can adjust this to the right-hand side if we want to do that.
Do you feel like you create amazing content, but it's buried by the YouTube algorithm? You want to rank at the top quickly. You want to dominate your niche. Let me introduce you to UT Ranker and show you how it's done.
First, we'll open an incognito window so our browsing history stays fresh. So we'll set our language to English, our country to the USA, and let's go ahead and search for some terms here. Let's try proxy for you. We can see I'm at the top. And then proxy for you tutorial. Here it is. My video is right at the top, and that's because of the strategy. Ready to stop blending in and start leading in your niche? Visit ytrenker.next, where visibility meets real result. Let's get back to the video. Now, we also have ways to search for different ones here. We can even take a snapshot in time. And we also have our watch list here, information about the community, the calendars, the pine, and the screener. So we can go ahead and screen right here. So instead of a stock screener, we can use a crypto coin screener right here, and then we can adjust it. So I can do this by volume and sort it in ascending or descending order. I can also go ahead and open this up right here, so we can see Baby Doge. So I can take a look at the volume. I can sort by volume first, and then I can see what's going on there. And this is really, really helpful here. Now, if I want to add different things here, different indicators, I can. For coin info, for RSI, it makes it very, very easy to do that. So I can do a stochastic RSI here, and then I can have a look, Was it overbought, oversold, and do that. So it's really, really simple. And we can also set price alerts right here. So say Bitcoin goes up, I can go ahead and set a price alert, and I can also add different filters. So you can add technicals, market data, info, sentiments, and everything here. So that's how I would go ahead and use it. Now there are many more features that we could definitely cover. That's how I could go ahead and start trading. There's a lot more here, but make sure to adjust the candles and the information. And if you want to explore backtesting, you can use the Pine Editor and Strategy Tester to do that, which is an effective way. You can also create alerts right here. If we need a specific alert, then we're not going to miss that trade. So it's very, very simple to do. And that is TradingView in a nutshell. That's why I like it so much. It has a lot of different features that you can make use of, and they'll help you become a better trader. You just need to go ahead and get started, and you can do that here, which is pretty cool. You can simply log in with Google, and they offer different plans, or you can just go ahead and sign up. So it's very simple to do. Log in, and you're all set. And that's how you can get your trading game on in just a few minutes with TradingView. And there are so many more features to explore. You've only scratched the surface. So get stuck in. Have a look at what you fancy, whether it's crypto, stocks, indices, or anything else on there. Find the place where you want to trade it. You can check out the stock market, look at different countries, and you can also see what's happening with futures, stocks, and Forex. It's all there for you. None of this is financial advice. It's simply a starting point for learning how to read the market. If you want to start following crypto like a pro, click the link in the description to try TradingView for yourself. And that's it for today's video. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. Thank you.